Hey everyone, this is J-Dog, and I'm here with another video. This is an update to the Andrew Brown story in North Carolina. This was the individual who was shot in the back of the head by a bunch of race soldiers. He was unarmed, he wasn't a threat, but they still shot him in the back. Well, an update to the situation. They have now, the coward race soldier supporting North Carolina AG, Attorney General, has said that the race soldiers responsible for the death of Andrew Brown Jr. were justified in killing Andrew Brown Jr., which means no justice for Andrew Brown Jr. There's no court case, no nothing. The officers can now go free, and they most likely will remain on their jobs. Once again, white supremacy takes over and helps race soldiers get off when it comes to killing a unarmed black man. But let this been a white person, let this be a white person. Andrew Brown was white, and the officers that shot him in the back were black. Those black officers would have been arrested, charged, and jailed within days. But this is the race soldiers trying to seek somewhat revenge for the verdict of the George Floyd, Derek Chauvin situation, the Derek Chauvin case, where Derek Chauvin was found guilty for the murder of George Floyd. These race soldiers were killing people, innocent people, before the George Floyd situation. But we know that some of this is a response to the verdict of Derek Chauvin being found guilty. I'm only going by the verdict, not the sentencing. They have yet to announce the sentencing. They also have now began the trials. Well, they postponed the trials to next year, but they are now about to try to process the trial for the other 3 officers of that case in Minnesota. But back to North Carolina. That AG needs to be voted out, if he can be voted out, or if he was appointed by the governor. The governor needs to have pressure, as much pressure put on him to fire that AG, or at least have that AG replaced. Or we will go after the governor and, the governor of New York. North Carolina. I don't live in North Carolina. I have family in North Carolina, so they better be careful. I hope I have family members in North Carolina. They need to be careful, because that state AG is willing to let race soldiers and other racists who hate black people get off of crimes. So something needs to be done about that. But it's a shame, and once again my condolences goes to the family of Andrew Brown Jr., that Andrew Brown himself will never get justice. Unless, of course, someone else decides. I'm not advocating for anything, but it's going to get to a point where some people are going to find ways to bring their own justice. I'm not saying I'm advocating for it, but there's going to be a situation. If people don't feel like there's real justice in this country, then there's going to be some people out there that are just going. Now, let me just say, there's going to be some people out there that's going to bring their own justice by any means necessary until the system is switched from a system of injustice to a system of justice. And this is because of this systematic system that hates black people. This whole country hates black people. The black person could be the richest, most honorable person, but in the system of anti-black racism, that person is an enemy to this system. This system is making everyone against black people. This system wants to be as anti-black as possible. We're going to have to understand that. We're going to have to fight this system by any means necessary, because this government, this system, this world does not like black people. And what happened with Andrew Brown Jr. is proof that this world does not like black people. The governments of this world do not like black people. So, black people, we're on our own, ladies and gentlemen. We're on our own. The world hates us. And if we're going to survive and create a better world, we're going to have to start fighting back for our right to live by any means necessary. Because this world wants us out of here. This world wants us dead. This world wants us out of here to the point where no one will know we exist. That's the reality, ladies and gentlemen. But that's all we have to say. That's all I have to say. I hope I know the family is still going to fight on for justice. And I hope they do. And I'm glad that they said that they are not going to accept this decision. That they're going to continue to fight on. But I want to know what y'all think in the comment section. Write down in the comment section what you think. Write down in the comment section what you think. Make sure you share this video. Hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, regardless of where you're watching this video, please subscribe and please hit that notification bell. If you want to financially support the channel, go to my Patreon. It's only $3 to join my Patreon. You will also see content that will most likely not be on other sites like YouTube. This is especially if you're watching this on YouTube. Make sure you find me on Black Junction TV, Black Shares TV. Find me on Patreon, like I mentioned earlier. Also follow me on Twitter, and of course follow me on YouTube. Also follow me on Anchor. I'm preparing my Anchor channel. I'm also might be on Vidmo pretty soon. I'm going to try to look at this Vidmo, to see if this is, that's going to be another place to put videos on. So you might check me, you might see me on Vidmo. I'll leave the link to all the accounts for you to follow me on in the description box and comment section. But that's all I have to say for now. This is J-Dog. Thank you for watching, and I hope to catch you all in another video. Peace, everyone.